The Raiders and Giants, who were the two most aggressive teams trying to trade for him, the Steelers were also involved, but not to that extent. They were willing to offer a multi-year deal with multiple years with full guarantees. Like they were willing to go that far to bring Matthew Stafford out of LA and into their facility, into their building, and become their quarterback. And there was significant interest there. Both those teams met with Jimmy Sexton, the agent in Indianapolis, and exchanged those numbers. And they were ready and willing to talk to the Rams about a potential trade compensation package. But on Friday morning, Matthew Stafford ended up having that meeting with the Rams brass. It was 6:30 local time, and they basically all agree that yes, this has been a bit contentious at times. Yes, we have not necessarily respected you as much as we probably should have, but we all agree this is your best chance at winning. It's the best place for you in LA. You don't have to relocate your family and your four girls and everybody. Staying here is the best thing, and let's have cooler heads prevail. Now, he did not get the similar contract that the Raiders and Giants were offering. And officially, Ben, this has not been processed yet in the league with the PA and the official contract. But from my knowledge, this is going to be a 1 year deal with guarantees. That means they could be right back over here next year. I don't know if they touched that second year, which is still remaining on the contract. It might just still be the same way with not many guarantees in that second year. But this essentially is a 1 year raise. He was scheduled to make $27 million this year. That is going to go up, whether it's 40, 45, 50, whatever the number is. We're going to find out soon enough. But from my knowledge, that second year does not have that much significant guarantees, if any, at all. We're going to find out here very soon. But there's a chance over here where he plays this year, and eventually we're right back over here at this time next year, should he want to continue playing in the NFL next year. Of course, we know he's up there in age right now, but he could have gone to the Rams or to the Giants and could have pressed the Rams and told them, listen, I know you guys want me back, but you're not offering him much. I need more years. And if they would have said no, I think it would have been really, really awkward. But eventually, everyone sat down and agreed this is it. And it does sound like he will be back on a deal that just gives him more money here in 2025, but doesn't sound like he got much over here in 2026. So it's a very interesting resolution. The timelines over here as well is one that I have to mention. The Rams have such a young roster, and a lot of these players are going to be coming up for extensions next year, whether it's Apuka Nakua, and I know Kyron Williams is eligible right now, but they have a lot of these players on that defensive line, of course, who they drafted over the last couple of years, in the secondary, who they drafted over the last couple of years. And most of those players, there is no fifth-year option. Most of those guys were taken in rounds 2 through 7. Some of those guys were even undrafted players. So eventually, they're going to need new contracts as well, which I believe is part of the reason why the Rams didn't want to touch 2026 money over here as well, because I do think they want to eventually transition into a younger person there at the quarterback position with a cheaper contract. So there are a lot of moving parts in all of this, but at the end of the day, I do believe everybody realized that it's the best case scenario to stay here in LA for Matthew Stafford. They agreed to that. We'll see how this season goes. But like I said, Ben, there is definitely that chance that we're right back over here in 2026.